What happens when the most famous momaga in the world tries to step into her daughter's love life? Life and gets firmly shut down. In the glamorous yet hypersure universe of the Kardashians, family and business often blur, but this time the drama unfolded in a deeply personal way. Khloé Kardashian, known for her sharp wit, honesty, and resilience, found herself at odds with her mother, Kris Jenner, the powerhouse matriarch who has built an empire by guiding every move of her children. But when Kris tried to orchestrate Khloé's romantic future, the outcome was far from what she expected. What began as light-hearted meddling quickly transformed into tension, defiance, and a very public moment that had fans buzzing. This is the dramatic story of how Khloé Kardashian rejected Kris Jenner's attempts to set her up on dates, revealing once again that even inside the Kardashian dynasty, some boundaries can't be crossed. The cameras were rolling, capturing every detail as Kris Jenner leaned into her signature role. Fixer, planner, and self-proclaimed Cupid, her voice carried that mix of charm and authority she's perfected over decades. "Khloé, honey," she began, "you deserve to be happy, and I know the perfect person to take you out." Kris's smile sparkled with the kind of confidence that could sell a multi-million-dollar brand. But behind Khloé's polite grin lay a storm of reluctance, skepticism, and a clear message she wasn't afraid to deliver. For years, Khloé Kardashian has been one of the most relatable figures in her family. Her struggles and triumphs have played out under the unforgiving glare of cameras and headlines. From heartbreak to motherhood, she has weathered storms while maintaining humor and honesty. Yet, when Kris Jenner attempted to push her toward new love interests, the tension between mother and daughter took center stage. This wasn't just about dating. It was about control, independence, and the delicate line between guidance and intrusion. The documentary Lens captured Kris at her most determined. Sitting in her iconic office, surrounded by photos of her children and evidence of decades of empire building, she spoke candidly about her motivations. "Khloé has such a big heart," Kris explained. "I just want her to share it with someone who will appreciate her. I know she's hesitant, but as her mom, I can see what she needs even when she can't." But Khloé Kardashian had her own perspective, one that was clear, unwavering, and delivered with her trademark bluntness. Sitting on a plush sofa in her Calabasas home, she looked directly at the cameras. "I love my mom, but I don't need her setting me up on dates. I've been through enough. Right now, I'm focusing on myself, my kids, my business. Romance isn't something I want handed to me like a business deal. That's not who I am." The tension simmered during family dinners, casual car rides, and those infamous kitchen conversations that fans know so well. Kris would drop names, wealthy entrepreneurs, celebrity friends, even whispers of high-profile athletes, while Khloé would respond with exasperation. "Mom, no," she'd say, her voice sharp but not cruel. "I'm not a project. I'm your daughter. Please stop." The push and pull between Khloé Kardashian and Kris Jenner became a storyline that viewers couldn't ignore. On one side, a mother's instinct fueled by love, but amplified by the cameras and the Kardashian brand. On the other, a daughter determined to reclaim agency over her life after years of public scrutiny. Every moment carried a dramatic weight, a reminder that, in this family, personal lives are never entirely private. Through interviews with close friends, the documentary painted a fuller picture. One insider shared, "Khloé has been through heartbreak, and she's protective of her peace. Kris means well, but Khloé doesn't want her mom orchestrating her love life like it's another business venture. She wants to find love naturally, on her own terms." The footage revealed moments of humor as well. Khloé, known for her quick wit, often turned her mother's matchmaking attempts into comedic relief. "Mom, are you trying to auction me off?" she teased during one scene, laughter masking her frustration. Kris, unfazed, replied, "If that's what it takes, honey, then yes." It was classic Kris Jenner, relentless, charming, also pushing just a little too far as the documentary unfolded. Viewers saw how this clash spoke to larger themes in Khloé's journey. Her rejection of Kris Jenner's attempts to set her up on dates wasn't simply about romance, it was about identity. After years of her relationships being dissected by tabloids, Khloé wanted to protect what little privacy she could. Her resistance was not rebellion, but empowerment. The most dramatic moment came during a heart-to-heart between the two women. Cameras zoomed in as Khloé, visibly emotional, addressed her mother directly. "Mom, I love you more than anything, but when you push me like this, it makes me feel like I'm not enough on my own. I'm not broken. I don't need to be fixed with a man. Please hear me when I say, I need space." The silence that followed was heavy, emotional, and uncharacteristic of the usually quick-witted family exchanges. Kris, for perhaps the first time, seemed to take in her daughter's words with raw vulnerability. "I just want you to be happy," she whispered, her voice breaking. "Sometimes I don't know how to stop trying." This moment of tension and tenderness captured the complexity of their bond. Khloé's rejection wasn't cold or cruel, it was firm, a declaration of independence born from years of personal battles. And Kris's persistence wasn't entirely selfish, it was rooted in love, albeit expressed through the lens of a woman used to taking charge of every situation. As the documentary moved toward its conclusion, narrators reflected on the universal themes at play. How do mothers let go of control when their children demand autonomy? How do daughters honor their mother's intentions while protecting their own boundaries? In the Kardashian household, these questions played out not in private, but under the gaze of millions. Khloé Kardashian rejecting Kris Jenner's attempts to set her up on dates became more than just a storyline. It became a symbol of her strength, her refusal to be defined by others, and her commitment to living life authentically. In the end, the cameras didn't capture a perfect resolution, but they did capture honesty, vulnerability, and a daughter's right to chart her own path. The final images showed Khloé laughing with her daughter, reminding viewers that her happiness was already present, rooted in family, not forced romance. Kris, meanwhile, was seen in her office once again, still plotting, still planning, but perhaps for now, respecting her daughter's boundaries. In this dramatic chapter of the Kardashian saga, one truth was undeniable. Khloé Kardashian stood firm, proving that even in a family built on spectacle, personal independence remains sacred. And while Kris Jenner may never fully abandon her matchmaking instincts, this moment was a powerful reminder that love cannot be scheduled, arranged, or managed like a business deal. It must be lived on one's own terms. Because sometimes, the most dramatic act of all is simply saying no.